Happy New Year, niggas and hoes. And the 7 white people who listen to the show. Welcome to another episode of We're All Adults Here podcast, where the barbershop meets the hair salon. I am one half of still the sexiest motherfucking podcast duo going on 4 years straight. They call me Ebby or Ebby the Stacked, and I'm with
Lee. What up, people?
Hi, we took a vacation.
What's up?
We went on vacay.
Yeah, we know y'all understand.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
They do, for sure. Niggas needed a break.
Yeah.
Even though we didn't plan on the break, it just was a break that was needed.
It was.
It was needed. So now we're back refreshed. We had a team meeting today. So there's lots of things and fine tuning of things that's going to be taking place.
Yeah.
And I beat my whole face while we were in the meeting.
You did. You did an excellent job. Too.
Oh, thank you. The most unprofessional.
There was one point when I was looking at one of your brows. I'm like, yo, I want to say something to her, but I know she knows what she's doing.
I'm going to get it.
No, you got it.
Yeah, I'm going to get it. I saw one of the brows was more up than the other one. I was like, oh no, we going to have to fix that. What is that?
Right.
Like with the permanent rock eyebrow. Just like, no, thank you.
Nah, you got it.
Yes.
I said, no, she knows what she's doing.
Beat my whole face in front of
You did. While having a whole meeting.
Yeah. Well, at the end of it was like, you definitely did put your whole face. So I was like, yes, I did. Yes, I did. But anyway, what's been going on with you? Once again, for the 3rd year in a row,
what?
We don't record for your birthday.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
We always do it. So happy belated fucking birthday.
Thank you. Thank
you. Last year, your 30s.
Yeah. Yeah, my last year, my 30s.
Well,
39. It's crazy.
Yes.
But, yeah.
What'd you do?
Oh, I like how you did that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Yeah.
So
let's just go right into the fucking shit.
All right, cool. Yeah. So I went on a date for my birthday. It's with a woman who I've been familiar with for about a year and a half or so. We was in contact at one point, then we fell out. These past 3 weeks, she's been like, just pretty much putting the pressure on, like, yo, I want us to reconnect again. I feel like something was there. I did too. Okay. So I revisited. We talked enough for me to feel like, all right, you know what? I'll go on a date with you on my birthday. Yeah. We never met before. Okay. So, I knew she was a thicker girl. You know what I'm saying? You're silly.
I did.
And childish. It's cool. No. It's cool. Whatever. We FaceTime.
I tried not to react to that.
Yeah. But I saw your dimple. It's cool. So check it, right? I wanted something simple. So, I'm pescatarian. So I made reservations at fucking Bonefish Grill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something I've never done before.
Made reservations?
Yeah, I don't think I have.
I was about to ask you that.
Yeah, and you know what? And I arrived 30 minutes early, something I never do.
Why'd you get this so early?
Because I feel like, you know what? New year, new me, that kind of shit.
Fuck that.
Nah, I didn't put it in the story, but myself, I want to start being just more on time in general.
Got you.
So,
niggas was early for the meeting today and everything.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And I wanted to make sure that our seat was in a proper place.
Perfect.
Which it wasn't at first. So that worked out. So she texted me, tells me she's on her way. I'm like, all right, bet. So she gets in, she comes, she's walking. I see her. I'm taken back a little bit, but whatever. Give her a hug. We sit down. And I'll just get straight to it. What she promoted on her IG was different from what I saw in person. You know what I'm saying? She had a little more going on. Yeah, childish.
I am not.
They hear your whistling laugh, man. You think because you cover you laughing with your mouth closed, they don't hear you whistling over there?
I'm just because the way you're telling it is very respectful.
Yeah, I mean, it's
making me chuckle because I'm reliving hearing this.
Yeah, I talked to you the next day.
Happened.
Yeah, so, absolutely.
I was very shocked. But I did have questions for you.
Okay.
Like when we were talking about it, I did have questions for you because I just wanted clarity about what it was that you didn't like. So there was more to her, you said. Like,
Yeah.
she was basically bigger than
just
what.
bigger. She
Yeah.
wasn't like sloppy or nothing like that. It was just more going on. In certain areas. That's it. Still beautiful as fuck in the face, which I knew that because I FaceTimed with her a few times before we met up that day.
When you guys FaceTime, it's literally just FaceTime. It's not like full body. Like you never saw another one of her body parts on FaceTime.
No, maybe some titties because she got mad titties.
Yeah.
She got mad titties. And that's most of it because she don't really have no gut.
She ain't got no belly.
Nah, it's just titties, hips, ass, back, arms.
Back is crazy. Back, just the bare mention of back is crazy.
Childish. Y'all see what I mean?
I'm not childish.
And you supposed to be woman power, body positivity and shit.
I am, but it's the way you're describing it that's making me laugh. Like I gave you some pushback when we first talked about this because I was trying to understand if you like big women, then like the big women. Like, what is it? What was it? I really wanted to know what was it? Was it a belly? In my mind, I was thinking that she had like a belly and shit. But when you told me what, all the other body parts that were just bigger.
It was just spread it out. It was just a lot of it.
Yeah.
That's not what you was
That's
promoting.
not what I think, was it that was more of a turnoff or the actual appearance of her? The fact that you felt duped almost?
Duped for sure, because it also tells me you're a little insecure.
Right.
For sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, and I should have known better anyway, to keep it a buck to a degree. The filtered photos, which we talked about that.
Yeah.
A lot of women filter their photos. For sure.
Mostly everyone.
Yeah.
Filters their photos. Yeah.
Definitely. But I heard there's a certain app where women be scoping their shit too.
That is a lot.
Hey.
Sculpting is crazy.
Hey.
Like,
it's going on.
You're going to get this double chin and this fupa.
Word.
You're going to get it.
Word.
Like, because you're going to eventually see me in person. So, in my mind, I don't want to be embarrassed in person.
Yeah.
I just never disliked myself. When I didn't like how I looked, I didn't take pictures. You know what I mean? So I understand why women do it, but I just think that eventually, what makes you think that that man or that woman that you're connecting with is not going to
find out
because you're going to see them and they're going to realize that they've been duped.
Yeah. We can't appreciate you or try to love you for you if you don't love you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I mean, there's a lot of niggas out there who date you with your big everything. So you don't gotta hide it.
At all.
That's it's unfortunate though, because you've been, bonding with this woman.
Yeah.
So you don't want to date her anymore. You're not attracted to her.
She's attractive.
No, that's not what I asked you. I said, are you attracted to her?
To date her? No.
Okay.
I told you on the phone to have fun with, sure.
I didn't think you was going to say it on there.
Why not?
Because then that means that I got to respond to it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I got to respond to it.
That's cool. Respond.
We did this though. So
we did. How do you not understand it? How do women not understand that?
But I don't like it. I mean, it's words, right? And the words make sense. So I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But it's not, I don't want to say good, right? But there's a word for it. It's just a fucked up thing to say.
Why?
That you're good enough to fuck, but not good enough to be in a relationship based on your appearance. I would think, right?
It don't even be just that though. There's women who I fuck on or have fucked on, and it had nothing to do with their appearance. Their appearance was fine, but your spirit, like, can I really deal with you long time? Fuck no. But
Right.
But I'll have fun with you though.
Right.
But in this particular situation,
it's the physical thing that you're not into. So that's why it's confusing for me, because maybe because I'm the way I am and I can't identify with being unattracted to someone, right? Physically, but still being able to fuck them.
she's attractive.
No.
You can't speak. You can't put words in my mouth.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I want to finish my thought.
Oh, my bad.
I want to finish my thought. You're either, in my mind, attractive.
Yeah.
To me, not just attractive in she's pretty, but I wouldn't fuck with her.
Right.
But like, I'm attracted to you is different from being attractive.
Right.
Right. Because attraction is subjective anyway, right? So if I'm not attracted to you, then I won't fuck you because I'm not attracted to you.
Right.
It's just simple, right?
Yeah.
So if you say to me, you're not attracted to her, however you would fuck her, it's like, how could you fuck someone that you're not attracted to?
I never said I wasn't attracted to her.
So you are attracted. I just asked you that and you said she's attractive. I just said that. Right, she's attractive. But I said, are you attracted to her? And you said, I could have sworn you just said, no, you're not attracted to her.
Not enough to be with her.
Not enough to be with her.
But she's attractive.
Okay. I don't like semantics.
Fellas, y'all get it.
No. But just because the fellas get it, we're talking.
I know.
So if I don't get it, help me motherfucker understand. The fuck? The fellas got give a fuck what these niggas get. Man. Help me understand. And all the other women who are just like, because I know I'm not the only one. And what I'm also ultimately trying to do, right?
Okay.
Because the initial statement, she's good enough for me to fuck, but not enough to be with, makes women feel a way about it. Even if you're not talking to them. So I want to challenge you to kind of make us understand why you would fuck someone that you wouldn't be in a relationship with. Like, based off of the physicalities, because, correct me if I'm wrong, you said that the intellectual part and the other part, everything else was great.
Out. Yeah.
So it's legit great just the way that she looks that's turning you off. So why would you fuck her then?
Because I don't have to like build a...
You don't have to like the way that she looks to fuck her?
No, it's not that. I just don't have to build anything real solid, like a real big solid foundation with her to like be with her forever or anything like that. If it's just sex, and I'm looking at, again, she has titties, I pointed that out. She has ass, I pointed that out. Like, all those things play a role in my dick getting hard. And she's beautiful as fuck with some nice full lips. I just showed you.
Yeah, she's pretty.
You know what I mean? Beautiful. Don't need no makeup or any of that. So I get where you're coming from. It does sound a certain way, like good enough to fuck, but not good enough to be with.
If all the other parts are positive, I hate to cut you, but if all the other parts are good, I don't understand. You're either attracted or not. Like, I feel like it's black or white. You're either fucking with the bitch or you ain't fucking with the bitch. Or you fucking with her, or if you are fucking with her in just that sex way, why not in the relationship way? What is it that ain't fully curling over in the looks department that will get her to suck your dick, but not to be your girlfriend? That's basically what I'm asking.
I told you about the
you
back
told me
and the arms and shit.
Okay.
That back is getting you.
All right.
You're so damn silly. Oh my gosh, man.
Okay, we're not gonna do this. That's it. I get it.
Now, if I felt like, all right, let's keep it on. So
I just want you to stop saying back. Like,
oh my gosh. All right. Bet.
Okay.
Okay. So let's say, like, she does go to the gym, right? She goes to the gym with her sister. If I felt like she was like really, really for real dedicated like that, I don't know. I could probably work with that.
Gotcha.
For real. Gotcha. But even posting you working out and stuff for a little second, I can't really say I've seen a change because you wasn't posting how you really looked on your IG.
So you don't know what the before
you know what I'm
really
saying?
was.
You put the camera, on your backside and on your waistline when you got that wrap around your shit. What y'all call that? The waist wrapper thing?
Waist wrap thing, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, how dedicated are you for real? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I mean, she is into herbs, you know what I mean? She's about to go vegan and shit again. Like, she's been posting a lot of healthy shit since our date too. I noticed that. But I did let her know that, hey, I noticed you look different from what I saw on IG. I showed you the message and shit.
Yep.
And you felt like she
I don't feel like it was direct enough. I feel like you went around you went around. And again, maybe we're two different people. And I understand that dealing with...
I'm a man, though, too.
Right. That's what I was going to say. I understand that dealing with women, because I've dealt with women. I deal with women. But, you know, I've had past situations with women where I've had to find the words to let them down.
And you're a woman, too.
But
so
even still, I am I let them know exactly what it is in a nicer way. Way nicer than how I've been with men. Mm-hmm. So I understand why, but I feel like the door, I feel like you cracked it. Yeah. I don't feel like you closed the door.
Yeah, you're right, because she's still...
See? I told you she's not going to take that as what you really trying to say.
But she's also passive aggressive. She's a Libra. Anybody who knows Libras,
they're the kings and queens of passive aggressive.
They don't like to discuss anything that might turn into an argument or anything that's uncomfortable. Yes. And I called her out on that 2 weeks ago.
They're
she said,
not.
Right.
They don't like confrontation whatsoever. Yeah, except Capricia. Capricia is the... She more Scorpio energy than anything. For
that's
real.
That's a fact. I agree. Yeah. So, you know, that's that on that.
Is she still hitting you up?
Yeah, she still is. She is. But there has been a change, huh?
There has been a change.
Yeah.
Would you consider going back out with her?
I don't know. We would have to have a real good talk about where she sees herself health-wise, not just physical. When people thinking I'm some superficial ass nigga. Because that ain't the case.
I mean, you like what you like.
Yeah, for sure.
Period.
But I want people to be the best, healthiest versions of themselves too. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has 2 kids. That's cool. Yeah. Let's say we get together and you get pregnant. We don't plan it, but you get pregnant on top of what you already have going on. Come on. Why wouldn't I? So
listen.
Yeah.
I'm never ever gonna tell someone that they shouldn't like what they like.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't have specifications about physicalities, because I do. I just don't want to hear nothing about my selections and when I be swiping left on these niggas no more from you.
Why not?
Because
I'm so serious.
I don't want to hear what was wrong with him. He looked like a regular group. I was listening to all the episodes, so I got back to that episode, and you was like, he looked like a regular nigga. Okay, and she looked like a regular bitch, and you still don't like that motherfucker. Like, I don't want to hear nothing about my selections.
I give her a shot though.
Nah, but I think if you had seen what she really looked like on social, you wouldn't have given her a shot.
That's a fact.
So I don't like you would that whole point is moot, because she was putting on, you know what I mean? Contouring and all of that shit is extra crazy. But I do know that there are women who do it because they're not confident in themselves, and I want y'all bitches to stop.
Yeah,
because it is only gonna get you into these type of situations where the person is meeting you and they're like, who the fuck is that? Like, I only recognize you because of your face, but from neck down, that ain't the bitch that I was looking at and talking to.
I mean, in the
shit.
face it was.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The
neck
titties
down
even were bigger than I thought, which I'm not mad at. I mean,
everything was bigger, basically.
Yeah,
everything was bigger.
Yeah, ass is still ass.
Yeah.
Just, you know. But we still had a cool day after that. We went to go see some fucking movie, one of them Christmas joints, but it was like a scary movie, quote unquote. I can't think of the name right now. That was cool. Then we went for some drinks after that. So,
I appreciate you still going on a date.
Nah,
like going through with it.
It helped that she was beautiful. It helped that she was attractive.
Yeah.
And her personality is cool as fuck.
Yeah.
So that shit was funny when we was outside hugging and shit before we parted ways. But
I did not think you was gonna say that.
What? It was, I felt funny. But nah, it was cool. After that, what?
I'm trying to keep myself together.
Are you imagining the hug?
I am. Was she taller than you?
No, she 5'4".
Oh, okay, so she's shorter than you, but like yowzers.
Gripping her ass too. I was on that margaritas and tequila and shit. I didn't give a fuck who saw it. Yeah.
I mean, you know.
No, but I wasn't like embarrassed though. It wasn't that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I just felt like, why lie to me though?
Yeah.
And,
so you like big women, but not big women.
I always say all the time, I like plus
You say
size
proportion,
women.
but she didn't. The visual that I have in my mind is not that she wasn't proportioned.
No, she's proportioned.
It's just that she was just big.
It's a lot of it.
It's a lot of it. All right.
That's all.
How else
Nothing
has
wrong with
your
that.
weeks
been? It's been chill. I ain't been getting no sex still. I got back on OnlyFans.
Ooh, okay.
Matter of fact, who was... I know her real name, but what was our guest who was on OnlyFans? What was her OnlyFans name?
Madam Godiva. Shout out to you.
Started following her joint.
You like her stuff?
Not mad at it.
Yay.
Because, she got the pegging one. That's why I was staying away from her.
Right.
She has a whole separate one now.
Yeah.
So she got some strap-on shit with another girl.
Nice.
She sucking dick. She getting fucked. Fingering herself.
Yes.
Popping ass and coochie in the tub. So I'm going to be a lifetime subscriber. So I ain't told her
Come
that
on,
yet.
Lifetime.
Absolutely. I fuck with it.
I like it.
But what's cool about it is like, I can see you sucking dick 1 minute, but then, you might send me something or I send you something on IG and I ain't gonna bring it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know how to
Don't make it
separate
weird.
the two.
Yeah.
No,
You're
no.
not a weird nigga anyway, so not in that way. Not weird in that way.
But yeah, so I was pleased with that.
Good.
But other than that, see, Christmas happened. I stayed
Christmas
at my
did
parents.
happen.
Yeah, I
Yep.
stayed at my
Merry
parents
Christmas,
for 2 days.
niggas. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I know, right? Stayed at my parents for 2 days. That was my first time spending Christmas with my parents and my brother.
And your brother.
At the same time in over 6 years.
Oh my God, that's so sweet.
So that was
I love
great.
that. Did y'all all wake up in the morning and cook and listen to Christmas songs and open up presents and shit?
The cook part, and then we just watched football. Me and my pops. My brother was doing what he was doing, and my mother was upstairs in her woman cave.
Okay.
Watching her Netflix
stories.
all that shit.
A story.
Absolutely. Loving retirement life.
Yes.
My
Love
niece
that for
was
her.
just out here. She came here on the 31st.
Her birthday.
Was on the 3rd.
Yeah.
She's turned 5. So that was cool.
Happy birthday, Luna.
Happy birthday, Luna. I spent New Year's though at the crib, just alone, in my room, just chilling. You know what I'm saying?
That was the vibe this year.
It was.
I'm not even gonna lie. I know many a motherfucker who did the same shit. Everybody was like, we in the crib.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I didn't do shit.
we must have been exhausted in 2022.
I had no desire. I was searching too.
Yeah. You was like, never mind.
Not at
never
all.
mind. Yeah.
Not at all. Drunk a bottle of champagne and that was it. Besides that, I don't know, man. Just a lot of stuff been happening. I've been talking to a few women. This is one woman in a relationship with another woman. She's gonna talk to her partner about getting if they want to have a third or some shit like that. And she asked me, would I be open to that? I said, shit.
Why not?
I don't know. Present it.
Yeah.
I'm just open, man. Talk to another woman. She's on some open relationship shit if that's what the man would want. But if not, she's cool with monogamy. So I don't know. But some gotta shake. So I don't get in a relationship soon. I know I said this last year. I'm telling you, OnlyFans. I'm really tempted to get in that shit.
Yeah.
But I don't want to. Because I know if I do it, I can't turn back.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of women from my past or my present who can't unsee that shit.
Yeah.
If I were to get in it and try to get out. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but we'll fucking see.
We will.
Indeed.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about the whole OnlyFans thing and how that would take you out of the regular pool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
it'll put you in a different
it's gonna be I think
pool of bitches.
Right.
But bitches who either are in that lifestyle or women who just don't care.
Who don't care.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You do got women who will be like, okay, but like, will you quit? Yeah. You know what I mean? Will you quit for me? And that's fine as long as you quit for me.
Can I be there while you're recording?
Right, shit like that. I mean, I don't think it's a bad look.
You so negative. Not negative, but you're not. What's the word I'm looking for?
I'm not negative.
No, you're not negative.
Supportive.
You're very positive and supportive. That's not the support I need to hear, though.
Why not?
I don't know.
You talking to the wrong bitch for that, and you know that. Like,
True.
I mean, I feel like if you let 2023 do what it do, and you go with the intention of finding partnership and shit, and it just doesn't shake, then go sell that dick on motherfucking OnlyFans.
Yeah, I'm only getting older.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
see the motherfucking issue. I just don't. I just don't. And I don't see why anybody else would have an issue with it.
I do.
Unless they trying to wife you. You know what I mean? Like, are they trying to lock you down? Like, are some of these women from your past, are these women that you would go back to? Are they like, what is it? What's missing?
Just the perception that women probably have of me and shit like that. That's all.
That you wouldn't do that?
Something like that? No.
I don't see why not.
Not even me. I say 3-4 years ago. No, I wouldn't have. Now, I would.
I could see you doing
100%.
I could see you doing it. I could also see you doing the poly shit. I've been saying that too for years. That I think you would flourish in a poly situation.
Yeah.
But you know, multiple women for any man, no matter how much mental fortitude they have, is work.
Yeah.
So you have to be prepared to be in a full relationship with 2 different women at the same time while still being in a relationship with the 3 of y'all. Yeah. It's like 4 different relationships.
But if I get the right women, or at least one of them can like be not the masculine one too, but she can make sure that the other woman is in check also, or they both can make sure their feelings and emotions is in check.
Well, yeah, that's the goal. Feelings and emotions shouldn't be a problem with y'all being together. Shouldn't be a thing if they are in poly. It's the relationship shit, the regular relationship shit that you experience with one girl, you'll experience with 2.
That's true,
and that shit is work.
Yeah,
that shit is work.
Choose wisely.
But I think you'll flourish in that.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want you to, do the OnlyFans route or whatever, but I also don't. It's not my dick. Like,
right. Which is why you like,
I ain't got no skin in the game. Do what you gotta do.
Right.
Because I don't see you losing in that. I do think that.
I think I'll gain a lot.
I think it'll take you in a different direction as far as like the women that will approach you.
Yeah.
So you will not get those girl next door types anymore because they ain't gonna think they can compete with that. Like girls who are wholesome and shit like that, they not fucking with that. They not.
I think it's gonna make a lot of women probably gravitate towards me who probably didn't think I had that in me. Because a lot of women don't find out about how I am in the bedroom.
Yeah.
We in the bedroom.
But that's funny.
It's funny, man. You should see their faces.
That's funny. But also it runs the risk of women looking at you like just a piece of dick too.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nah, that runs its course too.
No, but the women who know me.
Well, maybe for men. For men it doesn't.
No, the women who know me, they know I'm not just a piece of dick.
True. True.
I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Absolutely.
I still think you should spend a block on old girl, but what do I know?
So I didn't talk to you about that. I reached out.
You did.
I did.
Oh, I'm proud of you for that.
I don't know why. Now you tell me I was never gonna bring it up to you, but since you brought it up,
I'm proud of you for reaching out, regardless of what the outcome was.
Yeah, because
we had a conversation about that off air.
We did,
and I said I think you should reach out and at least explain or whatever, like just say something. And if she doesn't respond, that's her prerogative. But at least you tried.
I did. So I reached out to her. No, actually, I called her one night too. I knew I shouldn't have been calling her because it was like going on 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
You called the wee hours of the night.
I know, right?
And hoeing hours.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I know she don't play that, which is what I like about her. But she didn't pick up. The next morning she texted me. She was like, what she say? Are you okay? Are you dying? You all right? I'm like, damn, why you say that? What's up?
I would have done the same shit. That's funny.
Why you calling me at this time of the night?
Yeah.
I said, I knew better. You know what I mean? This is through text. And so I say whatever I say to her, pretty much telling her where I was at the time. And I apologize for how I probably handled things. And then she was just like...
For those of you who don't know who we're talking about Colors.
Right.
From last year.
Yeah.
The one that got away. In my opinion. Fair enough. The one that got away. But, okay.
So she says to me, oh, you thinking about me? The person you...
she hurt. She hurt.
Automatically, huh?
Just before you even finish it.
For real.
She's hurt. Oh, you think about me?
The one who you accused of this, that
is hurt.
For real?
That is hurt. Yikes. Nigga, just scooch back and grab the piece of candy. I wish y'all could see Will trying to put his fucking nubs in the goddamn candy. It's just, yeah, no, she's hurt.
Yeah, I was trying to find the text, but I deleted it after that. But
oh,
yeah,
you deleted it.
Yep. So she said, the one you accused of this, that, and that, and that, that, you don't trust me, blah, blah, blah.
Damn.
And I was just like, trying to tell her where I was at, how I view things. And she says, I have no intentions on pretty much salvaging anything.
Yeah, she's hurt. Hurt.
So that's what you took from that?
That is what it is.
Right? It's like, dang, it's been like a year later.
When I tell you, when you the one that got away and it ended in a sour note.
Yeah. Because it wasn't easy.
She's hurt. Poor thing. Damn.
And so what do you take from it? The fact that she still follows me. She still looks at my stories.
She's hurt. She don't want to talk to you right now, basically. That's basically what that means. I don't want to talk. She needs to heal from that first.
Because I even try to throw in there like, yo, I'm trying to do this clothing thing as well, too. I would like, your input on this because she deals with that whole marketing shit.
Yeah. Don't throw that in there. The personal shit got to be ironed before you talk about shit. You know what I mean? But she's not ready. She's not ready to forgive you.
Damn.
She's not ready to forgive you. Yep. And I'm going to go a step further, and I hate to put words or feelings in people's mouths, but that is the action of someone who was either falling in love or already in love.
She said she was when I was breaking it off with I was falling in love.
Oh my
crying and shit. Yeah. And it hurt me hearing.
That's hard. Yeah. Yep. So that's why. But you still did. I stand by it. You still did the right thing by reaching out.
I did.
Yeah. Did you apologize for anything?
I would like to think I did. Yeah.
Okay. Because you did accuse her of some things.
Listen, it is what it is. I probably should have just ate that. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, man, I feel like
I'm set up.
Nah, not eating it, but I feel like
just let time just
if you have
play out.
Proof of things, that's when you bring shit up. You feel me? Like if you have proof of shit, that's when you bring shit up. Because otherwise it could go either way. It could go left, it could go right. You could play the mind games, and that's just that's not fun.
But patterns though. And then I have the proof.
What?
I may not have the proof and shit, but when I bring it up, what you telling me just doesn't line up well.
I get it. I mean, I understand why you did what you
at the time.
Yeah,
right.
I understand it, but yeah, she's hurt. So
understood.
Yeah. Why is she still talking? Oh, okay.
Indeed. But yeah, outside of that, I finally started working on the clothing line and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's in the works.
Yay.
Yeah, embroidery
I can't wait
happening.
to get some motherfucking hoodies, sweats, whatever the fuck.
Absolutely, definitely. So I'm excited about that. And I'll show y'all what I got going on, after this episode.
Yay, I'm excited. I want some clothes. I need some exclusives.
Yes, ma'am, it will be.
Yes. I need my own shit.
Nah. Bet we can make that happen.
I want just one colorway just for me or something that nobody else get.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
What's been up with you these past 3.5 weeks?
Let's see. My birthday. Let's start from my birthday. My birthday was great. I didn't do shit. I didn't do anything for my birthday. And, I had a moment. I was like, oh my God, I'm 38 and still single. And I didn't think I would be. So here we are. And, I was just like, I did have a bit of a moment. Not like a crybaby moment or whatever, but I was just like really like, wow, like, okay. 38 years. What did you do? What did you do with your life? I do get very reflective. I say it every year. My birthday, I get reflective around my birthday. So I think about what I've accomplished in my life and what I want my 39th year to look like and to be. And at the ends of it all, I was really fucking grateful. I had a dope 38. I had a dope 38. It was hella tumultuous
in the beginning,
rocky, but the way that I dealt with my heartbreak and my depression this go around as opposed to the previous years I was better. I learned so much about myself that I couldn't deny that this year was beneficial for me.
That's a great word.
Lot happened. Fucking was in a relationship, lost a relationship, or left a relationship, I should say. Left a wrong relationship. I thought I needed to get a regular job, doing regular people shit, hated it, quit. But then ended up finding a place that's perfect for me. Love it. There's nothing about what I do now that I hate. And that's never happened to me before. It's not, I fucking love it. Small team, grassroots company, everything about it is great. I get paid amazingly well. And they put me in a position to work on my other crafts and network with other people and utilize resources from my boss, the owner. It's just incredible. I'm very, 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 very happy where I'm at. My children flourishing, like just as they are gonna do. My mother's health being great this year. We started the pandemic plague came in 2020. I'm still 3 years in, going into 3 years, not having the fucking plague. You know what I mean? My entire family. Yeah, we've gotten sick. It's been colds and shit, but so I just had a lot to be grateful for. My friendships flourishing and doing better. So yeah, I was happy. That at the end of it all, I was happy. I did some manifesting. I got a couple of visions for myself, which is new. If I'm not in the shower, I don't get my own downloads for me. In the shower is when my downloads come. Other than that, I get messages for everybody else. But I figured out, I can't say what it is, but I figured out what I needed to do in order to attract or bring in my love. Okay.
That's great news.
It is great. Shit. And it has nothing to do with anything that we've been thinking what it has been. Is everything spiritual. You know what I'm going to say it. So last year, I think it was last year, I told you that I had gotten a reading done by a very famous spiritualist in Charlotte.
Yeah, not too long ago.
Yeah, that was in the summer.
Okay, yeah.
Or before that. It was after the breakup, but before the summer. Anyway, It was last year. And I had the reading and it was great. And she told me that she saw me getting married. She told me, I asked her and I was like, I don't typically ask about my love life, but I'm fresh out of a breakup and I just feel like weary. So help me, basically. And, she was like, I do see you get married. You're definitely going to get married, and gave me an assignment to do. And the assignment that she gave me, I'm not going to say. She gave me an assignment to do and I hadn't done it. She was like, this is what you need to do. You need to do, this is part A and then part B. And I didn't do it. And every single day I was thinking about it. Every day since she told me, I'm like, I need to do it. I need to do it. But I couldn't, for whatever reason, I was blocked. I started doing it on my birthday and I finished it on New Year's. And I know what's going to happen to me this year. I know what's going to happen to me this year. So yeah, I'll tell you what the actual assignment is off air.
No, don't do it till everything starts going your way.
Okay.
Based off that assignment.
Fair. But when I thought about why hasn't this happened? Why haven't I met anybody? Why isn't nobody looking at me? Why is nobody trying to talk to me? Blah, 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 blah. The answer kept popping up in my head because you didn't finish the assignment. And when you get an assignment from God, from spirit, from source, from the universe, you have to complete it in order to get to the next step. I know this. So if I'm asking the universe, if I'm asking spirit to bring me my life partner and a person who is a vessel, like I am a vessel, a person who is a vessel is like, this is what you have to do to get it. You have to. Why didn't I do it? I wasn't ready. I wasn't in a mind space. I was paper chasing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I did.
That's good.
New Year's came. I spent it in the house just like you with my children. I bought them little sparkling cider, sparkling red cider, and fucking Harris Teeter had Bel Air on sale for $21. And I was like, they got Bel Air on sale? Like 3 different types. I said, what the fuck is going on?
Right. Which ones you get?
I got the rosé. I love the black and pink bottle. Love it. And I got the gold one just because it was on sale. And I typically don't like gold champagne or whatever. But I got that shit anyway. It was like, fuck it. We just gonna pop bottles. So I had my Bel Air, and I gave the kids sparkling cider, and it was great.
Nice.
I felt happy. I felt full. I felt accomplished. Because I managed to do, at the end of 2022, I managed to finish it with money in all 3 of my bank accounts. My credit cards are on high. My credit score on high.
Hey.
While making 4 streams of consistent income that's growing every time I get checks. I am fulfilled.
That's love.
I do not want for anything. And what I need is coming. So it doesn't matter. Like at the end of it, I was like, I have lived such a great fucking life. I have lived so full. I spread love to everyone. Like, not everybody is built like me. So why am I complaining? Why am I saddened? Why am I allowing...
Do you complain though?
I mean, I complain about not having a partner. I be needing help with these motherfucking kids. And I be
see it as you complaining. You're so silly. We was having a talk, I guess, a few weeks ago, and I said, "Yeah, you don't complain. You just vent. You share. There's a difference."
Yeah, I definitely don't complain.
Yeah.
But you know, there was a part of me that's just like, oh, it's so empty here. Like, I just want my kids to have this, and I want to do that, and I want to go on couples things, and blah 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 blah. Everything I kept saying over and over and over again. And this year, I'm like, I'm not doing any of that. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm not going to talk about it. What I don't have. I'm going to talk about what I have. What I have. What I'm blessed with. What I'm grateful for, and continue to attract my blessings to me in that way.
Say that.
Operating from a space of lack, you will always lack. And I don't lack in nothing. I don't lack in love. I might not have romantic love, but I am filled with love from humans who love me unequivocally. And I'm not going to complain about what I don't have in a partner, because men in my circle are father figures to my children. Y'all will come and help me build shit if I need it. I don't need anything. I don't want for anything, for real. So I'm retraining my brain and my thoughts to attract the things to me by being appreciative of what I have in front of me.
That's real.
So yeah, I mean, but it takes work to get there. I'm 38 now. Life wasn't always like that for me. I didn't even think about shit like this 6 years ago. It's a process, but I'm happy. So yeah, you know, my businesses are going great. I got deposits a day. I was like, hey, that's lit. Journal selling, sticker selling.
That's what's up.
I'm about to start making mugs and tumblers with very, bold statements on it.
Got to. It wouldn't be you if you didn't.
Yeah. So, I'm moving. My shelf is being moved from the bottom to the middle and the top. So things are great.
Okay.
Things are fucking great. I will say this, though. I just want to give prayers to 2 of my most favorite people in the world. I wasn't sure. I don't even know. I'm not going to go into deep detail because this is their business. But 2 people who are very important to me are experiencing hardships in the health department. And I just want every one of our listeners to send healing energy to Jessica, who is one of the most important people in my life, and Jeremy, who is one of the most important people in my life. In spite of distance, in spite of financial shit, in spite of me and Jessica argues before we stopped talking for a little hot minute. In spite of all of that, they've remained constants And I hate that both of them are experiencing two totally separate, serious health issues. So I just want our listeners to pray for them and send them healing energy because I love them and I can't imagine doing life without both of them. I can't. I've known Jessica since I was 19. And now that that's almost 20 years of friendship. Wow. That's almost 20 years of friendship. And I just see us going to our kids' graduations and our grandkids, you know, birthday parties together. I can't imagine doing life without her. So I need all prayer warriors activated.
Definitely prayers out to them both.
Yeah. That was the only kind of like hard spot since the last time we recorded was what happened to Jess and what happened with Jeremy. Other than that, I am fully fulfilled and blessed with just life. And my goal for this year is to find more joy in my days.
I like that. And
not overwhelm or oversaturate my time with work. I'm still gonna work. Still going nowhere. Still gonna work my ass off. But I didn't do anything for me last year. Like just strictly for Ebony, strictly for fun, strictly for the joy of it. Besides maybe going to Atlanta for Jessica's birthday or whatever. And I think that was like the only time I didn't do anything in the summertime. Like it was very just like blah last year. I'm not going to have another blah year. So I'm going to dedicate this year to doing more things that are fun. Just because I can't even, when was the last time I done something fun? I don't remember. I'm going back home. I want to go back to New York. I want to see Katami. I want to, meet Kaz. I haven't even met him in person yet. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see my people. I want to be on in my home.
I think you need that.
I need to get home just for 2 days.
Just 2.
Any more than 2, and I've worn out my welcome.
Being back home
it's crowded. Everywhere you turn is a person, and then I have to activate Ebony in New York mode, and it's different from Ebony here.
True.
And I don't want to do that. I don't want to go back into aggression. I'm not getting on no fucking hot train. I'm not getting none of that because fucking subway shooters and psychopaths, and those are things
subway shooters.
I'm serious. Those are things that I didn't think about living in New York. Obviously, I was like, it was the norm. Like you catch a train and you just never know what the fuck gonna happen, and you got to be prepared.
Yeah,
I'm not ready. I'm Ubering everywhere. Keep me above the ground. Uber everywhere. Niggas drive crazy. You can't cross the street. It's fucking nuts. You going? It's like it's the wild wild east out that bitch. Like wow. I'm good. 2 days and I'm coming back. Like day 1 will be spent showing you about if you come with me. Day 2 will be spent with Katami and the fam. And on the 3rd day, we're going back home. That's coming back to Charlotte. Don't you be like, maybe we could do 4. Nigga, you could stay 4.
Right.
You could stay for 4 days. I know you wanted to go see to Queens. And you could do that shit.
You do it on your own time.
Do it on your own fucking time. It won't be with me. I don't need to go on a tour of Southside Jamaica or Queensbridge just so you can see where.
Get photos and shit.
Fuck that.
Somebody fuck around and take my phone and shit when I'm trying to take photos of their damn
are you crazy?
Projects and
no,
shit.
you crazy? Yeah, take pictures. You better just take a mental picture.
Right. Capture video of a drug deal going down and shit on accident.
Oh my God. No. But yeah, I do feel like I need to get back home this year. So I'm going to, arrange for that probably in the summer. New York summers are dope. And that's it.
That's what's up.
That's it. Yeah. Can we just, because this gonna be a short episode and you guys are gonna notice that our episodes are consciously going to be shorter for multiple reasons, but I'm tired. No. Can we just talk about what happened in the news before we go?
We can.
And then lastly, I'm gonna ask you a specific question about 2023, and then we're done.
Right.
Don't let me forget what I was gonna ask. Just remind me. You said you was gonna ask me something because I'm gonna forget.
I got you.
Okay, so lots of shit happened in the news.
Yeah.
In the past 3.5 weeks. Before we really do a deep dive into what the obvious one is, I want to say rest in peace to Gangsta Boo.
Rest in peace.
So sad. I was just listening to her episode on Drink Champs. It was so good. She's so funny, and I was reminded that I actually really did like her as a rapper. I forgot about her for real.
She was dope.
Yeah, she was fucking dope. And I really liked her accents, which was interesting because I didn't like the accent on the guys, but I liked hers. I was like, oh, she sounds gritty. I like a bitch like that. You know what I mean? Like her and Shauna. Shauna was one of my favorite rappers growing up. She's dope. Dope. Beautiful rapper, like for real. Yeah. She could spit for real. Yeah, I seen her. I was like, goodness.
We ain't got to talk. We can talk about Keith Murray next episode. So you've seen the Keith Murray clips, right?
I've seen the Keith Murray clips. I think he needs to leave.
Embarrassing for hip hop.
He needs to leave the drugs alone.
He got the wrong people around him, man. Because he shouldn't be doing these interviews. I was like,
what is going on? Is that really Keith Murray? Is that what? Child. But no, we can talk about Keith Murray.
Yeah.
Because what's the lighter thing that happens before we get into
in the past 3 weeks or so?
Yeah, the lightest.
Lightest?
Yeah.
What's light these days, yo?
I mean, because it's all been quite heavy.
Right?
Yeah.
What? Did he have another daughter? A kid?
It don't matter.
I don't know.
Young Miami is looking prettier and prettier every time I see her. And oh my God.
She is.
I'm like, she's just a beautiful girl. She's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Go get your buddy, girl. I ain't mad at nothing.
No, I ain't mad at either.
I ain't mad at nothing she decided to do with her life
it
at
works
all.
for them both.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's all. And then I think that there's also a level of transparency that we don't know about that they have with each other. So I think that I'm going to give Diddy the benefit of the doubt and say that he wouldn't have her out and looking crazy.
No.
I don't think he would do that. I just don't.
Because she's a representation of him.
Yeah, and he's older too. Like a younger Diddy maybe. 20s, 30s. But like I don't think he really in that type of time. I think everything that we finding out she been knew.
Yeah.
So it's whatever.
Absolutely.
As long as she's happy, I'm happy. I love her. What else? Barbara Walters died. Rest in peace.
Yeah. And then your girl.
I just found out.
Talking.
Christy Alley died. I had no idea she died last month. Wow. Yeah. Rest in peace.
Absolutely.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Okay, let's get into Megan and Tory. It's no surprise here that I am a huge Megan Thee Stallion fan. I like her as a person. I think she's a dope individual. I think she's a dope rapper. I think she's beautiful. She looks like she's fun. She looks like she's nice and cool and all of those things. We had not talked about the Meg and Tory situation on this podcast yet. We haven't spoken about it yet. I don't think, the shooting, besides when it first happened. But the trial and everything, I wanted to just wait and get the information from the trial and shit.
Right.
It was never a question in my eyes that she was shot. Right. I was not questioned because there were some people was like, she wasn't even shot. She was fucking shot.
Right.
There was never a question, and for me, that she was shot and who did it. All the other circumstances around it, to me, wasn't that important. So I wasn't really checked in for it. I was like, okay, he shot her. The girl, the friend, Kelsey, texted the bodyguard that night. Tory shot Meg immediately. So I said, okay, that's it.
And then the bodyguard or whoever it was tweeted that as well too. Something like that. I think it was Meg's bodyguard. And then he deleted it.
Yeah. And then Tory responded in the comments of one of these posts or whatever that Kelsey didn't shoot Meg. There was only 3 people in the car. So let's do math. I never thought, right, when the shooting first happened, there was so many different things. But I never thought that people would rally behind Tory Lanez as much as they did.
Tory was so hot at that time.
He
was
so
hot because
so was she though.
She was, but he was getting hot. It's 2020. We're in the midst of the pandemic and shit. He had that shit popping on IG where women were coming up online and twerking and just wilding and shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that.
I think he had just made his new album, which was gonna, I think, release him from his label. So I think he's about to be on some independent shit as well. So many things was going in his favor, and I think he's about to get his own like actual show based on the numbers he was generating and shit with what he was doing on Insta with the lives.
Yeah.
So a lot of people. So that's when the conspiracy people started coming.
Understood. Understood.
So,
I understand.
You know?
Right? Because So what I guess what was for me what was disappointing. First of all, I'm very happy for Meg. I'm very happy for Meg that she is vindicated because I could not imagine getting shot by somebody that I was fucking with and the public telling me I'm lying about it. I couldn't imagine that. Yeah. What that would do for your mental. You got shot. Both of your parents are gone. Yeah. So your immediate, like, I want to lay on my mom's shoulders or on her lap and just get told it's okay. You can't do. Yeah. I felt so bad for her. But baby, all them details about that case, Kelsey asked the tape with Tory and
so when after the verdict and the tape came out,
it had to because it was evidence, so they couldn't release it before the verdict. So now that
it was evidence because I heard it wasn't brought up.
No, it was.
So it was.
It was. It was one of the most damning pieces of evidence in this case. That phone call between Tory and Kelsey. Yeah. I don't understand.
How can you even argue that?
How can you argue? And there are people who are trying to do it.
Yeah,
and I'm
he didn't verbally say it, but it's like he's
not going to.
You know,
he's not going to.
Yeah,
he's not. Are y'all okay out there in the world? Like people's like, well, he didn't say he shot. He knows that the call. They're saying over and over again, this call is being recorded.
Right.
I've called many a nigga from jail. Okay.
Yeah.
I've called many a nigga.
Yeah, I've
gotten many a calls from a nigga at jail.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. They let you know.
Yeah.
I almost want to say it's the same voice.
No, you're right.
I feel like it's the same bitch that's telling all of us nationwide, hey, motherfuckers, watch what you say on this call. Right. So my ex-boyfriends would talk in codes. Yeah. I had an ex who would write letters to me in a code. The full letter would be in a code. And I would have to decode it. And it was kind of fun. It was cute. But
he gangbanging shit?
Yes.
Yeah, because you got own letters and shit. Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah. So, you know, it was fun and interesting and all of those things. But anyway, we know that the calls are being recorded. So the man's not going to fucking tell her, I'm sorry for shooting her. Right. You know what I mean? Right. So I just, it really disheartened me to see while the case was going on, while the trial was going on, it really disheartened me to see how many black men and women just dislike Meg. You have to just have a disdain for her, right? At that point. They do. But why? What the fuck did she do to any of you people?
Because she's at the top of her game. And then the fact that, you know, it's all out there, the niggas she done laid up with.
Which had nothing to do with anything. Why the fuck do y'all care what she's done with her pussy?
Absolutely. Or her being, she likes to drink a lot, so she likes to act a certain way. So what? Again, a lot of y'all do too. We just don't know it. You know what I'm saying?
She's young and rich.
Exactly. And she's still
grieving.
She's still healing.
Yes.
Still grieving.
Yes.
You know, and that's one of the main reasons why her and Tory did bond, because he lost his mother as well. But in the beginning, I felt like Tory was there. I felt like he did it. And then the verdict came out. I still feel like he did, but I didn't think they was gonna convict him though. I just didn't.
I think without the recording, they probably wouldn't have, but who knows? But the recording, Kelsey's flip-floppy shit also didn't look good for Tory.
It didn't, because based on what she said in the audio back in September, right?
What she said in the audio, what she sent to Justin, the bodyguard, all of that, and then she get on the stand and she flip. I don't remember.
Sounds like you're trying to protect someone.
You're trying to protect someone. Right. What really bothers me about this entire case, the most bothersome part, is that Meg didn't want any of that to happen.
No.
She was trying to protect that man. That's why she lied to the cops.
Yeah, in the beginning.
She didn't want him to get in trouble we can handle this in-house.
But I guess his people started going online.
Yes, because they start going online and start talking shit and whatever the fucking case may be and fucked it up. And she's like, well, now it's the state's case. Now it's the state's case.
Right.
Now it's not she's suing you. Now it's the state's case because the state has a responsibility to keep people like you off of the fucking street.
Right.
Live wires who not only shoot women, right, but also punch people in the face. Like Tory Wildin.
I still wonder about that. The neighbor, didn't he say something about seeing a woman?
He changed his story.
Shooting Meg's direction.
He changed his story
and
too.
then he saw Tory, I guess, shoot up in the air or then shoot everywhere.
Then shoot everywhere.
So
it was all convoluted. I feel like people was trying to pay people off. I feel like people were trying to pay people off. But I know one thing. Ain't no woman who's trying to protect you gonna lie on you like that at the same time. That is so stupid. It don't make no sense. Ain't nobody gonna lie on you after her initial natural reaction was to protect you from that. So the fact that so many black men and women was just like, nah, fuck her. She lying. She doing this for attention. She already rich. She already got the most attention. She is Megan the fucking Stallion. Right. What are you talking about? She has no reason to do this. She got shot. She's the victim. I couldn't believe any of it. So I'm going to be honest. I was checking the fuck out of all of it because the ignorance levels are just way too much for me. You know, at my big age, I'm not in a space where I could fucking take on all this negative energy from social. So I be on the no, not even the low, the no. I'm closing this app and I'm going to play my strategy and focus games on my phone while I'm watching television and write my books and mind my fucking black ass, play with my pussy and my speaking of playing with my pussy, sidebar, Lady Chatterley's Lover on Netflix is spank bank material.
Really?
Now they two skinny ass white people, but they's fucking in that shit.
Really?
They getting fucking.
How you say fucking again? They's a fucking.
They's a fucking. They's doing some heavy fucking back to back scene of fucking. I was like, oh my God. My clitoris is tired. Like, spank bank. I was like, am I watching Skinamax? Like, I mean, damn, I'm talking, they show everything, the titties, the hairy pussy, the motherfucking, the dick. We even got a dick shot. I was like, oh, is this Netflix? Like, oh my God, give me more of that. So, you know, at the bottom where it say more like this, I definitely clicked the more like this. I was like, I want to see more. Is this a genre?
Oh my God.
Is this a genre? Are we going to get porn on Netflix?
What's the name of it again?
Lady Chatterley's Lover.
Man, I got time.
It's a really good movie though. Okay. But boys, they fucking. They fucking in that shit. Fucking. But yes. Back to this fucking debacle. Yeah. I think it's sad. And I think that black people got to do better. I think we need to hold everybody accountable. And I think that you should use cognitive reasoning and your own discernment and stop relying on your admiration for these famous people.
Yeah, your feelings as well too, for us how you feel about another gender. This men hating woman shit. At the end of the day, it's a big loss for us in general, for our culture. It's a L. Regardless whether Tory got locked up or not, we do know Meg's foot got shot. You know what I'm saying? Like the doctor said, they pulled bullet fragments out of her foot. She didn't make that up. And clearly when I was watching the video in the beginning, like when she was out in the street, you saw blood on the street, you know, when she was moving around. But it's just that big L, man. Like Tory is like one of the most, he is, to me, in my opinion, the most talented artist in the past, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years, in my opinion. And then Meg, you know, being who she is, a dope rapper out of Houston, took after her mother. She's young. They're both young, successful, getting money. This situation should just never happen in the first place, man.
Yeah.
It sucks. And then y'all just had to be at the Kardashians' crib or the Jenner's crib.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, they was drunk. They were drunk. Everybody was drunk.
Yeah.
All of the nuances with how many people she was fucking.
That don't matter.
It didn't matter towards the case either. But the defense team threw that out there to kind of and it's so. Yeah. It's so gross.
Some campaign shit.
It's so gross to talk about a woman's sexual partners as if that matters to the shoot. Like, what were they there when she got shot? Right. Like, who gives a fuck who she was fucking?
She didn't want to be there, man. You could tell. I'm sure she was embarrassed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's terrible, but I'm very happy for her. I hope she begins to heal. I know it's going to be a long journey. And it fucks with how you trust people too, how you believe people. It does leave you, with some PTSD. All of the things. I hope she gets the help. I pray she gets the help that she needs. That's what. At the ends of it all, I really just want that Black girl to thrive. I just want her to thrive, and I hope that all 22 years are applied to that maniac man who found all 22. Yeah. All 20, throw it at him, because you cannot go around shooting people.
My thing is like, bro,
22.
Why do you have a pistol? Like, it was Kelsey's, I guess, from what I hear. Why are you holding a gun? Why are you even shooting a gun?
Why are you doing it?
Around two baddies and a security guard?
Because I'm gonna tell you why.
I know he has little man syndrome.
Yes, and it's serious.
Me and my niggas been going back and forth over that. They're like, what does that got to do with anything? It has a lot to do with shit.
It does. They have a complex where, like, I'm the littlest nigga. Meg is fucking huge. You know what I mean?
And they said she was chumping him, right? She was talking about his career.
Right. So like, regardless of what that was, the guys with short man complex, they take that shit to heart. And also, when you add on the superiority, like, I'm better than everybody and I'm not gonna go to jail, because these niggas really be thinking that they untouchable.
They do.
They really do. So it's not far-fetched at all, which was also weird why people was like, he wouldn't do that, he didn't do that. And I'm like, why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? Because he feels like he could get away with it. You see the person he came from, his father? Did you see how his father acted outside of the fucking courts? Hey. Blaming everybody else but his son. He held the gun. He shot the gun. Mm-hmm. And that's where your energy, your anger needs to be applied. Mm-hmm. If one of my sons did that to some girl, God forbid, it's over for you. You still my son. I love you. Yeah. But I'm not fucking with you. And I'm for damn sure not going to be in public going crazy about everything else besides what my son did was fucked up and wrong. And he needs to do the time. That's it. That's how you hold your people accountable. By being real with them, by being honest with them. That's a fucked up thing you did, and I'm gonna hold you accountable to it. No, you blaming everybody. Jay-Z and Beyonce getting pulled into that shit. I'm like, what the fuck Jay-Z and Beyonce got to do with any of this? Were they in the car too? Because I don't understand. Like, all of this conspiracy theory shit, I understand it's fun, it's cute, it's entertaining and shit to get into, and all of the things, right? But facts are fucking facts. These people be going so deep into the conspiracies that they don't even see what's right in front of them. Nothing is real to them.
That's true.
Nothing is real to them. And it's like, no, there's some real life shit, and then there's some conspiracy shit. Yeah. You need to let's settle in the middle. You need to understand that reality is still happening while the conspiracies are as well.
Absolutely.
It's not difficult, but people are fucking retarded. And excuse my French, but it's the literal only word that I could use to describe the mental capacity of these numbskulls. And I was like, when I was thinking about what we were going to say today, I was like, I don't even want to go. I want to end this on a positive note and shit like that. But the more I think about how dumb these people are, the more infuriated I get. I'm just like, what? It's a conspiracy to bring the black man down for real? Or is the black man doing dumb shit? Did that black man do some dumb shit?
He did.
Let's call a spade a fucking spade.
He did.
Hold your brother accountable if you really want to be about the black fucking man. How about you hold his ass accountable and any other man that wants to cause women harm like that? How about you do that?
It'll send the right message to the youth that's coming up, that's watching Tory.
That's right.
It's a big star.
We not here for that. We not going to tolerate you disrespecting our women in that manner. And let us worry about women who disrespect black men. We could talk about that on the next episode as well. I feel like men need to stick with men and stay out of women's business and let women, the same shit you said to us, you said that on an episode before, like we need to stay out of y'all business. When you say out of y'all business, I feel like men need to do the same thing with women. Stop getting on your fucking platforms talking about women this, women that, women need to do this, women need to do that. Let us deal with the bitches. Let me deal with the women. Because I'm not going to get on this podcast and say what men need to do or need to start doing or should be doing unless you ask me. Then I'll give my opinion. But anyway, child, do you have anything else to add?
Nah, not on that subject. I guess we'll just see what happens, yo. I think there's going to be probably another trial or something.
Well, I'm sure he's going to appeal it.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's going to appeal it. But I hope all 22 years. I don't want no maniac walking around shooting women in the streets.
I wish he would have took the stand. But then when I talked to my niggas, we was all talking about it. It could have backfired. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they rarely do.
Could have.
Defense, people on defense, what do they call them? Defendants. Defendants rarely get on the stand. It's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. Even if
you know you're innocent.
They'll trip you up.
Yeah.
The lawyers love that.
True.
The prosecutors love that. They like, put that nigga on the stand. Put him out there. You put him on the stand. Put him on the stand so I can eat him up. Like.
But yeah, I feel like that tape with that recording, that kind of sealed the deal for me. For sure. Because when you listen to Kelsey on the other end, she doesn't seem or sound like, what are we going to do? You know what I mean? It was like, what are you going to do? Where's Meg? Which hospital is she at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that said everything.
She also sounded a little like annoyed with him.
Yeah.
Like she sounded a little annoyed with him. Like, damn, why you had to, like, why the fuck would you do that?
She dragged her out by the hair and all that other shit. Yeah. He kept saying, you know I would never do that. You know I would. Him saying something like that would not allude to him speaking on outing the fact that
they was fucking with his. That was the other thing that people were saying. Like, you know, I would never do. They said he's talking about the fact that he was fucking the both of them.
Come on.
I said, are y'all okay? That don't make sense. What man does that? You know, I would never fuck the both of y'all. This is just fill in the blank. Like replace that statement with what he said.
Yeah. That many times he kept saying that, you know me, you know I wouldn't.
Yes.
He did some shit that he knew he couldn't come back from.
Exactly.
That's why he said, I know she's not gonna fuck with me ever again. Like, come on, y'all. It sucks.
People stupid, Lee.
It's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. They would rather believe in the conspiracy of the takedown of all the things. They would rather believe in that than just looking at facts for what they are. They rather, because it's more entertaining and it's more salacious and it's more fun to get into an argument with women on Instagram about supporting Meg. It's funner to do that instead of just saying, you know what, this nigga was fucked up. Like, you can't just say that for real. Is it gonna hurt you to admit?
Even if it was an accident, G, you fucked up.
You fucked up. Yeah. I don't believe it was an accident either, but whatever. Like, I believe he meant what he said. I believe everything Meg said that he said. Dance, bitch. He meant to shoot her.
When I heard that part, I'm like, damn, that sounds like Tori.
Yes.
Fuck, that sounds like something he'll say.
He meant to fucking shoot her.
I'm not gonna say that part, but just on some goofy cornball ass shit, you shoot at the ground type shit, like on Harlem Nights when he shot.
No,
he meant to shoot.
He meant to shoot her in the pinky toe.
Well, I'm not saying he meant to, but he probably just meant to scare her. But that's still corny. That
why? Why are you doing
little
that?
Man syndrome.
Yeah. Why are you doing that?
Why would you do that, bro?
Stupid. Because he thought he could get away with it. He wanted to embarrass her because she was embarrassing him.
That's no excuse.
It's fucking trash. Anyway, good riddance, nigga. Like, I'm just, it's annoying how people idolize celebrities.
Yeah, it is.
So much that every time I think about it, I'm like, y'all be so pressed to idolize these fucking people. I wonder how I
would have been if I was in my 20s. I wonder. I don't think I would have. I don't know. I was on the phone talking to my niggas about that the other day. Like, I used to feel away if I heard about one of my favorite rappers being gay or some shit like that. Now, I'll be 40 next year. I can handle that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then plus, I don't care. It's your life. It's your lifestyle, whatever. Music is music.
Right.
I've learned to separate the two. But, you know, when you're young, though, coming up out of high school, you know, I don't know, man.
I don't think
we'd be attached to these
we do
artists in a certain way.
For sure. In an emotional way.
Yeah.
I just don't think I've ever idolized anybody. Like, it would hurt if I found out like Little Kim did some wild shit. She was one of my favorite artists back in the day. Faith was one of my favorite artists back in the day. It would hurt me if I found out some wild shit. Like, when I found out that Biggie allegedly was physically abusive, that hurt. It hurt.
Yeah.
But I wasn't like, no, he would never. Because I don't fucking know. You don't know these people for real. You don't know these people. You know them through the music.
Mhm.
You know them through their artistry. You know them through them fucking acting or whatever. They not your cousins.
Mhm.
You ain't grow up with these
Exactly. At
motherfuckers.
all.
You don't know what any of these motherfuckers is
Mhm.
capable of.
Mhm.
So please stop with the idolization of these celebrities as if they are
Absolutely.
gods to you. It's so weird.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what is wrong with y'all?
Mhm.
As if he's completely incapable of doing something like that. That's how they was in the comments.
Mhm.
Like, no, he would never. What? Are you sure? You know this nigga you went to school with or something? Like, any fucking way. Because I will keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. One last thing before we go. What is the theme of your 2023?
The theme of my 2023, to do it. Do it. When you do it with intentions, real intentions. Yeah, just do it. Not to be on some Nike shit, but yeah.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Okay.
Don't think too
So you
hard.
got to hold yourself to that because you called it out. You spoke it out into existence. So you got to hold yourself to that.
Yeah.
So just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Mine is live.
Mm.
Live. Because I haven't been. So that's what I'm going to do.
That's what's up.
Whatever that means, whatever that looks like for me, I'm just going to live. Live in the moment, live in the space, live in the time, live in the fun.
Mhm.
I'm going to live. Yeah, that's it.
That's a great
Well,
answer.
what's your 2023 theme? There you go.
So like
That
he just
nigga-
woke up from a
I was
nap,
about
right?
to say he was taking a nap.
I don't know, man. Oh, you know what? It's being aggressive.
Ooh,
Taking niggas cookies and shit.
that's what I'm talking about.
Two boot kicks to the chest type shit.
Hey,
Falcon punches to the throat.
Falcon punches.
Fucking front knee kicks.
Oh.
All that shit. I'm taking everybody's shit.
That's what I'm
Mm.
talking about.
I'm normally pretty timid, but that's the kind of energy I've been on going into 2023.
Yes,
Trying to sustain that going through the year.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
love it.
That's it.
I love it. Yes, yeah. This is the year that Waah absolutely steps on niggas' necks. I'm excited.
Indeed.
All right, that's it for this motherfucking episode, guys. We appreciate you listening. As always, go to the Instagram and hit the follow button at WAAH Podcast. Also on TikTok and Twitter too. Shout out to all of the followers that I just found out was on Twitter. I was like, what? We have how many? That's amazing. And everyone on YouTube, all of the subscribers over there, we love you guys. Thanks for watching.
Absolutely.
And you can always go follow me at Ebby Wan Kenobi on TikTok and Instagram. And give them your socials.
Follow me at Whiskey Lee _ on the ground.
And we're out of this bitch.
Be good.